Thanks so much for clicking on the link. My name's Andrew and I work for a company called Action Your Potential, and I'm really excited to be coming to work for Cardinal Newman, for your students, for your parents, and to some people supporting you in the amazing work that you do. So in a week's time, we're going to be running a webinar for all staff entitled Wellbeing is a Skill. During that webinar, I'll be talking to you and explaining the neuroscience of well-being and anxiety, and how every single day we can unleash the best version of ourselves through a series of daily activities and habits. It's all about becoming a neuro ninja. Now, what that means is we have got manuals for the toaster, we've got manuals for the DVD player, we've got manuals for the blinking cooker, but no one gave us a manual for our brain. So what I did was I wrote one, and I've turned it into a series of webinars, a huge website with lots of resources, and we're going to be coming and explaining the neuroscience of well-being and anxiety to you first, offering you that support and that information, and also during the course of that webinar explaining how we're going to roll that information out and detail to students and parents to help everyone become the best version of themselves. So we'll be looking at the 12 rocks of well-being, which are the 12 habits and activities all of us need to carry out every day for the brain to build the best version of ourselves. We know from the neuroscience that brains build minds every day. Those groggy moments when you first wake up in the morning that we all experience, that's called sleep inertia. During that process of moving from sleep into wakefulness, the brain is building the self as the networks start firing and connecting up. So the brain builds the mind, and the mind is where we get to live every single day, reflecting on our experiences, developing ourselves. And our brains and bodies require 12 habits or activities each day to make sure that we're literally firing on all cylinders. So we'll be looking at the 12 rocks of well-being, and we'll also be looking at the key idea that we're living in a negatively biased brain built by evolution to deal with an environment that no longer exists. The African savannah, up to 5 million years ago, our brain's been evolving for at least 5 million years. So for most of the brain's evolution, it was managing a very dangerous environment. So if we took that 5 million years of evolution of the human brain and crushed it into a single year, what you would see through that year, for most of the year, we would be hunter-gatherers living in a group of about 150. It's not until 8 p.m. on the 31st of December, if we've crushed that 5 million years of evolution into a single year, not until 8 p.m. on the 31st of December that we begin to see humans leaving Africa in migratory waves over the course of the next few 100,000 years. It's not until 10 p.m. that the pyramids get built and we start living in cities, inventing writing, etc. It's not until 2 minutes to midnight that anything resembling kind of normal, everyday, civilized life, houses with carpets, loos, etc., get invented. So for most of its evolutionary period, our brain has been living in a very different environment with huge dangerous threats, mortal danger in terms of predators and other tribes. And so our brain has become attuned to be negatively biased, and we need to know about that. We need to understand that, and we need to respond rather than react. So those are the things we're going to be looking at together, and I'm really excited, you can probably tell, to be working with you. So well-being as a skill and how to live positively in a negatively biased mind. And then we're going to take those same ideas out to all the students and parents. So all of us across the Cardinal Newman community are working together for the whole brain of the whole child for the whole day. Thanks so much for listening, and see you all soon.